Yeah, sorry, I'm using part of the screen. Just somewhere that screen so I can use the web. You want to explain it?
Just scroll down. Scroll down.
Did you only move it?
There you
Okay,
go.
cool, thanks. So I have the application, and then this here, if you saw, it's something yield or something like that, right? So the content you get embedded inside here. Here you have the HTML, right? Then you have the head. Here you have the body, right? Something like that. Whatever, right? So now I put only the construction, but then it gives me all of this because it's inside application, right? And then application at the top, you have also. If you go to the application or HTML, at the top, right, it has something like style sheet, link, bootstrap. Fine. So that will include all the bootstrap stuff, right? And then here we have another one that says include application style sheet. Yeah? So my layout is saying include the application CSS. So the application HTML says load the application CSS. Right? And actually, if you see by analogy, here you have JavaScript into application. So basically saying our app, right, it can have hundreds of different views, right? And then now we have one single source of truth, right? That has this magic layout that all my views are going to be inside. And then it has like one CSS that affects my entire application. And one JavaScript that affects my entire application. Yeah? So now, if you go back, so here in the head is loading application CSS and application JS. Very nice. Okay, at the same time, if you open the application CSS, so application CSS, it has all of these as comments, right? These two are actually no comments. These are no comments. They look like comments, but they are not comments. And then what it says is it says required tree. We're not going to really go into, but basically what this does is it makes sure that all the CSS files that you guys put, it will be put inside. So we need to be able to define for in our case, right? We want under construction, for example, we can say don't have any layout. So the way to do that is fairly simple. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So Talia, can you go back to the console? Great. So here we have under construction, right? Can you put a comma here? And then put layout colon false.
Is a Boolean or
Yeah, that's perfect. Can you run that? Do awesome. So, what happened? Now, right click. And then show page source. Oh yeah, also can. If you see here, if you go play, this right now is like transition. I don't know. So so if you see the whole page, right? And now go only that is like bare bones, right? So Rails, they give us a very nice layout to start with, right? And then we can use it, or we can decide not to use it. So what I did is I have this class here, and I said, well, depending on here I'm going to pass in params, and then our action here, independing of params, of admin, and depending on this, I'm going to show one or the other, right? Index or under construction. For everybody under construction, unless this is true. Yeah? All right? Yeah. And then what I'm saying is this action here, I'm saying render this view here, index or under construction, right? And I can tell them to use the default or not when I ask for the view to get the layout. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does it make sense to you guys as well?
Oh, wait, can you actually go to view source in your browser instead of using this?
You want me to?
You
use-
right click on the side itself.
Right click on the top section of like the page itself.
Yeah, inside here, just right click. Yeah.
You need to,
Oh, this is not Chrome.
No, it's not Chrome.
This is
still-
fine. This is VA as well.
yeah, just go to up to the view menu then.
Few minutes.
Yeah. Or yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You see there's like literally no HTML. So it was a little misleading before because there was HTML and body, but that's actually stuff that WebKit infers always to even be able to draw the page. But the actual thing that the server sent back is literally just those two words. There's no HTML or anything wrapping it, because that's what the view does.
Now, if you could, instead of, I think this is enough for, do you guys understand this? So we have different views, and now we have one action in my controller that can render one view or another view. Yeah? As you please. Can you have 10 views? Can you have 100 views? Yes, you can. So, and then you can decide from the controller. So in that case, if you start seeing the controller, it starts to be like a controller. Okay? So that's the idea. It's the one that kind of controls the action, all the business logic, the state of the application. You know, like, hey, you pass me from here the browser, and then I know what to do inside with my data, and I know where to take you next, and I know if you have permissions or not. All of that is a controller. Yeah? And the view is the one that says, like, you know, I'm down, and the only thing I can do is print out HTML. Yeah? Cool. So it seems like we solved the problem. Thank you, Travis. Okay.